Okay. This place seems familiar.
Anything goes.
See, and I've had One More Night stuck in my head all day by Maroon 5, so I'm okay with that. That's a good song. Temple of Doom is still the best Indiana Jones, man.
Fuck no.
Fuck
Last
yes.
Crusade.
Fuck that.
No.
Last Crusade's the second best.
No, it's the best one.
No, fuck you.
No.
Temple of Doom.
No. Okay, I love Temple of Doom, but Last Crusade is the best one. Fucking Sean Connery in it.
I don't. That immediately makes it the best.
It's so much better.
Are you fucking Kali Ma?
Funny.
Fucking Kali Ma! Ah! That's fucking terrifying.
That once.
I know, and that fucking makes the movie.
1.5 times. That's it.
That fucking makes the movie.
No. I disagree. Third one is the best one.
Well, fuck you. I still think Temple is the best. It's a
I used to
criminally
love
underrated
that one the
movie.
best when I was a kid. My comics are falling.
You know what? I almost don't want to do the joke. I think earlier it should just be us arguing about Indiana Jones.
We can start over. If you
No, I think I might just leave this whole thing in. I'll just start right there. Anyway. Oh, you've caught us. We do jokes in front of every video. Hi.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
That's
wink, wink.
That's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Don't touch
Say no
me.
more, say no more.
Don't touch me. Anyway.
Your wife, she a goer, right?
She a bit of a goer.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more.
Say no more, say no more. She like to coke?
Does not say that.
I say that.
But
Okay, so if you've been watching throughout all that, you're the best. You're a good person. Anywho, yeah, Kiriyama Sparta here again with
Sarah.
So you know what time it is. Comic book time. Fonzie that shit. So yeah, like we mentioned last week, this week's Before Watchmen is
Night Owl 3.
And if can't tell with the cover,
Sexy time.
Sexy time.
Night
And I'm just gonna get this out of the way. This is tied with Minutemen number 3 is like my favorite one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I really enjoyed this one.
Rorschach.
Even over Rorschach. I reread Minutemen 3 and I was like, yeah, you know what, this one's better. And then this, I don't know. I really dug this one.
Fair enough. I liked it too. But
You can stop watching now. There's a review. This is good.
It was good. Very good.
Very good. Anyway, get the hassle. We'll just get to the nice synopsis of it. So yeah, we start off with where the last one kind of left off. Night Owl visiting the Twilight Lady.
Yep.
I was right.
You were right.
I was right.
Whatever.
We finally looked it up and we got it right.
Well, he looked it up.
I did.
I just sat here and argued about it.
She does. She argues a lot.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
But I'm always right, so...
They think they are. Anyway. Basically, she gives them the lowdown, if you would, on a dirty pimp, pretty much. Like, basically a guy who's not treating his girls that
really
great.
I think I call him a pimp, more of a human smuggler.
Human smuggler / pimp.
Yeah, he takes girls that arrive in the country from a bunch of different places and puts them to work.
Yeah. And then we get a little bit of piece of information that the Twilight Lady actually, she has a bunch of girls working for her. They're all...
She's a whatever.
She's
the
a
girl
queen
version.
Prostitute.
What is the girl version of a pimp? Is it just a pimp?
A gimp? No, that doesn't sound right.
I don't think that's right.
That doesn't sound right. Gimps are fun though. Anyway, so they decide to go scope them out, and of course the whole time is just the funniest sexual tension. It's so good. Okay, tension on Night Owl's part. She's loving this shit. She's just making him blush the whole time. Yeah. And then we get a quick cut to actually one of Rorschach is in this one. He's been in the other ones.
Predominantly in this one.
He was predominantly in this one, yeah.
I was surprised.
Get to actually kind of find out one of his side jobs when he's not kicking ass, and he's just basically like maintenance for a church hand, yeah. And we get a nice little bit of info on Rorschach. Likes listening to the news all the time to become numb to it. I liked that.
Yeah,
that was kind of a neat.
Really good.
That was a neat little thing with him. And then of course he gets to talking with the priest, pastor, what have you. Basically the priest, the reverend, yeah. The reverend noticing that they're very alike in that they see the world as kind of corrupt, and
it's not about race, color, or that kind of stuff. It's about
sinners and
people
non-sinners.
in general,
yeah.
which is not good.
Yeah, so that was all right, a nice little moment there. But as soon as I saw the one, where is it? Oh, here we go. As soon as I saw this panel, I hope you can see that, the screaming priest, I was like, this guy's gonna be a bad guy. But we'll get to that.
Foreshadowing.
And then, yeah, after he leaves, you see that Rorschach made his The End Is.
I like that. I like
that
seeing
good.
that kind of stuff. So
that was good. Then we get back to Night Owl and the Twilight Lady scoping out that guy.
Scoping out is the right word, eh?
Scoping out, yeah. The whole time she's like, stop staring at my ass, which is funny because before they leave, she's like, I gotta change into something more comfortable, and then she's wearing less than she was before. Yeah. I'm really liking Twilight Lady. She's a pretty fun character. So she basically gives him the information. She kind of takes off, lets Night Owl do his thing. She's messing with his head, you know.
And telling him that she's messing with his head, more or less.
Which is what I kind of like.
Yeah.
She's just flat out telling him, I'm messing with you, but...
Yeah, and he's doing it.
He's doing it, so, you know, goody two shoes.
He calls her on it.
Yeah.
And he still does
what
she planted in his head, so...
She's a master manipulator.
Kudos.
Yep. So, yeah, confronts the guy, and then, of course, they show up, and his goons show up, they're like, oh, man, we're gonna be the shetty. No.
You're in trouble, asshole.
It's weird, because the shot is, like, he's, like, knelt back, and, like, two of them are grabbing him, and then for some reason the next shot is, like, a guy through a window, so I don't know how that happened.
Well... There's a guy behind him.
The guy behind him, so I don't know if he like flipped him,
over.
But point is, Night Owl fucks them all up. Then he suspends the
boss
slave market guy,
bad guy,
human trafficker. He's not. We'll call him the bad guy for this. He's got him suspended by a rope over a toilet, and
it's hilarious. His exchange with him is awesome.
He basically gives him a whole thing about like how many people actually die from drowning and how many of them are
6 inches of water,
and then less than 6, and just like freaking him the fuck out. So he doesn't get any names of fellow
of all the chicks
and everything, but he gets numbers, which is big. So of course they go back to Twilight Lady's place, having a nice conversation, and before we realize it, they've gone to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you perverts, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there.
It's the internet.
It's the internet. I mean.
I'm not sure how to feel.
You should probably feel dirty.
Anyway, moving on.
So yeah, they get their sexy time on, which actually I laughed so hard. Because basically they strip down to their skivvies where she's only wearing her mask, and if you haven't seen Twilight Lady, she's just wearing one of your typical black
masks.
Yeah, just covers around her eyes. Think Harley Quinn without the makeup and the thing.
Except a water mask.
Yeah, whatever. And Night Owl's down nothing but still his mask. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, this isn't gonna work.
And they take their masks off, and
she's like,
this entire exchange
dialogue.
Was awesome.
I was pissing myself laughing.
So funny.
Because basically she makes she's like, you know, neither of us know who each other are, so it's like not even going to matter that we take off our masks.
There's no possibility that I'll see you recognize
He's like, okay, good point. As soon as he takes off, she's like, see, there you go. Oh my god, I know who you are. And he's like, are you shitting me?
And she's like, oh no, just kidding. He's like, oh thank god.
Oh, she's like, no, I do know who you are, Dan Dryberg. Like, what the fuck? It was so good.
And his face the entire time is awesome.
Is priceless. It's really good. If you can, yeah. The whole dialogue is fantastic. So yeah, it turns out she met him before, kind of like a fundraiser. Something like that. So that was kind of neat. Bang, they get their shit done. And the whole time, I thought it was kind of awkward. Okay, but probably not the whole time, but Night Owl was talking about how his mom got beaten. If you watch the previous reviews.
The sexy time has dialogue bubbles throughout it, and it's him and her talking after they finish doing their thing.
I fucking hope so, because if not, that's a weird conversation to be having.
About how his mom was treated and
during coitus.
After coitus, but it's.
Oh, and then of course you find out he was a virgin, and bam.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah, just out of nowhere. It's like, by the way, congrats on your first time. Like, what?
Yeah, I was a little shocked by that, but.
Oh yeah, and then like, yeah, don't forget your cod piece. Not that you need it.
Yeah.
That was good.
It's so funny. She's fun.
She's fun. I like the Twilight Lady. It's she's a good character. Out of all the new characters, I'm definitely liking her in the Silhouette. Although she's not a new character, like just more expanded. You know what I mean? So then we cut to Night Owl 2 talking to Night Owl 1.
Hollis and Dan.
I know.
But
Just whatever.
Hollis and Dan is easier to say than Night Owl.
Hollis and Dan, whatever.
Just saying.
Old and new are talking to each other, and they're just having a very nice conversation. And then they get to lying or the truths, the five different truths. I won't go into each one, but it's a really good conversation.
It's very good
I liked it. Very good, very good. Because basically, Night Owl or Hollis is holding back some information, and he kind of wants to tell Dan
the actual truth.
The actual truth. So he gives him kind of a slip with some. It's an envelope full of papers, pretty much like just like coming clean, like just a, you know what I mean.
And he says, "Do with it what you want. You can read it. You can throw it out. Do whatever you want, and I'll go upstairs and wait.
Yeah.
See what happens."
And he gets to reading it, and something starts saying "Oh God" a lot. So
it shows parts of Under the Hood as he's reading it. So it's something in his book.
Yeah, it's gotta be. So it's. I like that. That was a good exchange. And then we cut, and the comic book ends with Rorschach, but we cut back to Rorschach at the church, doing his thing, and the priest, the minister, whatever, Reverend. There's a lot of names. Tells him to go downstairs and grab his. He had like boxes of books or something that he wanted brought to his office.
I don't actually know what he said it was. He just said
he needed something from the basement
to his office. It was boxes in the basement. Moved up to the office.
Stop questioning me.
Apparently I should, because you're right twice.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's a lot for a guy.
It is a lot. Should be proud. It's not going to happen again. Do you
anyway,
seriously just do that?
I did. So yeah, he goes downstairs to grab his books, and
you know it's not going to be good.
You know the
last panel you see before it cuts to the next page is Rorschach standing in front of a big, giant, rusty old green door. That's it. You know it's not going to be good.
Opens it, and it is full of dead bodies. Like, I gotta say at least 50.
To the roof.
To the roof. There's a lot. There's one clinging to life, and Rorschach like immediately gets to Rorschach mode. Like, I don't know where he got his jacket and everything.
He was pulling it from behind the. I don't know what it was. If you go back a page. Okay. He was pulling out from behind a desk or something and was going to leave.
Fair enough.
I guess he just took it downstairs with him.
But of course, as soon as he sees this, immediately Rorschach's up. He's going to help out the lady and get shot.
In the shoulder.
In the shoulder by
crazy priest.
Crazy priest, reverend, what have you. And basically he's like, "Oh, you're going to help them. I thought you were part of my flock," or something like. You know what I mean? And then it ends with him pointing the gun at Rorschach, which
is
good
crazy.
Cliffhanger. Good cliffhanger. And of course, I hope Rorschach doesn't die.
Well, that's the thing. You know he's not going to die, but at the same time,
but that's still probably not helping him.
You're still like, what's going to happen? Because.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. You can't die, but...
Exactly, yeah.
There's worse things than death.
But, so yeah, it ends on that, and that's a great cliffhanger. Like I said, I really love this comic.
This one is really good.
It's
really
funny.
Good.
I like the new characters. The art, as usual, is fantastic. Fuck, I really like this comic.
It's a lot of fun reading it.
It is. I'm really sad that the next one's the last one.
Don't think it like that.
I have to.
No.
I'm a negative
awesome
guy.
It's going to be.
So yeah, this is definitely up there for me. Did this increase Night Owl for you?
This is the thing. Every time I read a new one, it's my new number one. So they're all awesome. Yeah. All of them are on the same level because they're all awesome.
They are.
I enjoy them. Ozymandias.
Number 3. You saw what I did there.
Yeah. On the ball.
Just have to check. Yeah, I'm totally on the ball. Completely forgot. So next week is Ozymandias number 3, and we've been enjoying that one so far. So. This one should be pretty good as well. So yeah, if you like the video, and you should, we work really hard on these clearly. Hit that like or subscribe button, comments. I like to see comments. I really want to get more comments out there. And favorite doesn't hurt either. I just like saying that.
I noticed.
Like you did? Good. Good. You notice things. It's important. I don't. And with that being said, we got another 0 month coming up here. Yay. Where I will get schooled.
That's right, bitches.
That's right, bitches. So yeah, see you at the next comic book go around.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry, before the video ends, I forgot about this. Just saw on Facebook, we got another Before Watchmen to look forward to in the future here. In case you don't know, Moloch.
Moloch?
Moloch.
Tomato. Either way, it's exciting.
Moloch. Yeah, anyway, he's getting his own Before Watchmen